All right, so we're good to go, are we? Yes! All right. So I'm not going to repeat everything I said. There was pearls of wisdom in there. There was deep and meaningful philosophical thought. And you missed it. I'm not going to repeat it. Anyway, no, I've got a heap of cocky poo on here, on these boxes. So I've got to clean them off because I've got to finish the boxes off. They were actually made for a TV show, and then they got put to one side, and now I've got to clean them up so I can finish them up. So there you go. Oh, hey, I want to go say hello to everyone. Let me start at the top. Irfan, thank you. Cheers. Silver, g'day. Cape 6, hi. Orthon, g'day. Andreas, g'day. Ads Fishing. Yeah, you can hear my grindy voice now, mate. Let's see. Fibre Inspector. I rebooted my system. You're a genius, mate. Go to the top of the class. Adam, g'day. There you go. We're all back. We're back in business now. What have we got? Chad. Morning, Steve and everyone. Yeah, they don't discriminate. I tell you what, my little sports car, I've got a little MX-5. About a 30-year-old jobby now, 1991. Limited edition, British racing green, tan leather seats, hard top, soft top and everything. And I don't know what birds there are around. I don't know if I've got, hang on, I might have a picture here. I don't know what birds are around, but my goodness, they got into it one day, and I don't know if it was one bird or they took turns, but check it out. I think I've shown it before, but it's just wrong. Here we go. Look the door in the, that's the door in my car, overnight. Absolutely shocking. So anyway, I fixed them. I was gonna put covers over there, but no, I moved my car, and now they do it on my wife's car. So it's all good. It is. Oh dear. Hi from the UK. G'day, Michael. I'm a Sussex lad myself, born and bred in Surrey. So you wouldn't know it by the accent, because I came out here when I was a nipper. Oh, welcome from the UK. All right. So I'm just going to clean these boxes up and we'll see what's going to happen. Some of them I've actually done marquetry in, which I don't think is going to be an issue. Where are we? Got to get me. Yeah, that one's got a shell in it, and that one's got a corner bit. So I've just got those all to finish off. 9 a.m. in Rhode Island, Cape 6, I am not awake, I guarantee. Or if I am, I'm in the fridge raiding it to get a chocolate biscuit so I can go back to sleep. The weirdest thing that, I'll put the thing on, weirdest thing that, if I have a chocolate biscuit, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, I can sleep through till 8 o'clock. Don't know, something in the chocolate, who knows? Steve Payne, morning from UK. Then one good thing about self-isolation, it is killing me. I think it's absolutely the best thing. A mate of mine's got a, I'll read it to you. Yeah, good plug for Bill. This came up on Instagram. I thought, yay, get out of it. Where are we going? Oh, how do you drive this flipping thing? Where is it? Oh, I'll bet you I won't be able to find it now. Oh, here it is, yeah, there you go. Yeah, Bill, a free one for you, mate. That's Machinery Plus in Brisbane, in Darra, and he's got, there's a photo of him in his showroom. He's got, stay away from people, get into the shed, buy virus-free online. I love it. And I just had a coffee down the road, because I've got the local coffee shop down the road. Oh, I told them I've got to have to be a surrogate grandfather or something. Oh, I'll tell you what, I mean, memory's gone today. I've got to be a surrogate grandfather or something, because there's no one in the world I'm missing out on my coffee in the afternoon. I don't care what happens. And he's a young lad, early 30s, And I love his entrepreneurial spirit. We've got, what do you call them? Mayoral elections at the moment. Well, there everyone's ugly mug stuck by the side of the road. Vote for me, vote for me. Done nothing in your life, know nothing about you. But there's a picture of you with a smiling, made-up, cheesy grin. I'm not meant to vote for you to give you 100 grand a year or whatever they earn, 50 grand, I don't know. No, but he's got pictures of his coffees and his hamburgers, and he's got vote number 1 and the name of his business. Anyway, I just left there, had a coffee, and he's come up with a new hamburger. He designed it whilst I was there, called The Cure. And it's a hamburger, and when you get the hamburger, you get a syringe full of green cheese that you inject into your hamburger. I love it. There is business opportunities everywhere. Everyone's worried about toilet paper. I'm going to go and buy some flour today, just because my grandkids like pancakes, and we have pancakes, a lot. And I make pasta. Couldn't fly in flour anyway. So I've come up with the idea, the reason there's no flour is because there isn't any toilet paper. People have decided they mix flour and water. Guess what? They won't need toilet paper. So you've got to shake your head, you really do. What have we got here? G'day, Jeff. How are you, mate? Did you get your part for your Laguna yet? Those slackos fixed you up? Rob CP, Newcastle, UK. I had an uncle who used to live up there. Hey, Steve, I thought you got deported when you were young because Port Arthur was shut. No, mate, we can't. No, I won't even say what I normally say because this is going live. No, we're a 10 bob tourist. 4 o'clock in the morning in Texas, definitely not awake then. Steve, have you any tips on photographing things you have made? The biggest thing, I did a photographics course years ago, and the one thing that I did learn that has stuck with me, and I reckon I would have been in my 20s, so it was mostly box brownies, I did have a box brownie once. When you're looking at whatever it is you're photographing, look at the whole viewfinder. So often you get someone and they take a photograph of a mug or a plate of food or a chopping board or whatever they've made, and they're so focused on that they don't see the salt cellar or the empty McDonald's chip wrapper or the dog's head. So look at the whole shutter frame and examine it and see what's in there that you don't like, so move that. The other thing is lighting. Be very, very particular with your lighting. The other big thing I learned from photography was never shoot into the sun. So if you're going to take a shot of something outside, if the sun's behind what you're shooting at, you're actually shooting into the sun and you'll get flare. So always make sure the sun is behind you. And if you're using lights, like I've got these, hang on, I'll show you. There we go. I've got these studio lights in here. Oh, they're pretty bright. They're 10,000 lumens each. So if you're going to use lighting, if you can, use 2 lights, and that will cancel out any shadow. If you notice, I've got one over there and one over there, and I've got fluoros up here and down there. If I don't have these lights on, you get strobing on the film. Be mindful of that. Use white light. If you just do it under normal light, you'll find you'll get a yellowy light. And take lots of shots. Take lots of shots, especially with digital cameras. Cost you nothing. In my day, you had film and you had to send it away and you'd wait for a week to come back to find out your photos were no good. So take heaps of shots and be super critical, and grab Photoshop or something like that so you can get rid of the backgrounds. Anyway, there you go, crash course in photography. I hope it helped. Matho still will fix stains. Yeah, doesn't fit cocky poo though. Tried it. Most memorable project I've ever made. I reckon the most memorable, definitely the biggest, was a conference table that sat 70 people. That would be one of the memorable. Various altars for different cathedrals that I've done, they've been memorable. Most useful thing I've ever made is a key cabinet that's in the hallway of the house because I don't lose my keys. Yeah, I would say. I honestly couldn't tell you how many things I've made. I remember this, I know I've told this story before, so if you've heard it, it's an old man repeating himself. I went to dinner, this is years ago, at a friend's place, and when I came in, they had this beautiful cabinet in the entrance, and I thought, gee, that's nice, I wish I could make things like that. Anyway, we sat down, a couple of bottles of wine later. He said, did you see you got pride of place? I said, what do you mean pride of place? He said, that cabinet. I said, yeah, I saw that when I came in. It's gorgeous, isn't it? He said, well, you made it 3 years ago. Oh, did I? And I was young then too. Can't blame forgetfulness on that. Where am I up to? I've got to do this. 70 people, is that good or bad? I don't know. It's all friendly. We're all shut-ins here. I'm shut in the shed. Oh, okay. This stuff I picked up from the big green hardware shop, which it's funny, I was using it, must have been yesterday, because I did a stream yesterday. And it's awesome. It cleans it, which I shall show you, and it turns the timber green. But then, I'll see if I can find the one that went green. There you go. Yeah, this one. It went... Oh, it's gone back to a normal colour now. This one here, it just went all green, and then I sanded it off. That I sanded at 240, and you can tell it's still a bit, a bit dull. This bit here I sanded at 120, so you can see the difference. So that's what I want to do today. I just want to get all this stuff on and rub it off. I've forgotten what I rubbed it off with yesterday. Let me bring the camera around here so you can see it. It's just... There you go. It's starting to go a bit green already. Look at that. Why don't I move the camera? It stinks. It's meant to be non-toxic and all that fun stuff. Let me go and get some 4/0 steel wool, some real 4/0 steel wool, not that pretend stuff. What's that there? Oh, that'll do. Ooh, ouch. And we'll give it a rub. And I think I'll just leave that. That's come up quite nice. Which way am I meant to go? I'm on leave pass too, because I said to Susie, can I just go down for a little bit? I've got some work to do in the shed. She said, yeah, all right. She didn't know I was going to do a quick stream. But there you go. La-da-dum. Oh, what am I squirting on the boxes? This stuff here. Rust. Oh, hang on. I'm going to put the air conditioner on. That's gross. It's in the back of your throat. Then I'll have a sore throat and think I've got whatever it is. Oh, dear. Here you go. Oh, look at that. It's a dream come true, Cynthia. Crank that up and then you can... Look at that. Isn't it great technology? I got my grandsons home from school. They reckon it's great. Oh, is it really that dangerous? I said, no, but you don't want to go to school really, do you? No. So there you go. And I tell you what, they are learning more. They're 14 and 15. They are learning more useful stuff at home from Susie and I than they do sitting in a classroom learning rubbish parrot fashion. that they're possibly never going to use. Yesterday we had them cooking. They were cooking, making cakes from scratch. And they made two, what was it? 2 chocolate cakes, that's right. And that was yesterday. And then this morning, Susie said, well, I'll tell you what, boys, now you've made those, why don't we fill them with frosting and put icing on the top? Oh, yeah, that'd be great. And Sue went to get them and there was half a cake left. They were into it. So they've got a car that I've bought, particularly for the 15-year-old, because we homeschool him, so I thought it'd be really great if he gets the opportunity to pull a car to bits and see how they work. So they're going to do some mechanics, and I said they're going to have to learn how to, well, Anthony knows how to use the lathe and that already, so I said to his brother, who, he's a bit, well, let's face it, he's a kid of his own generation, he just sits there playing games. So that's it, he's going to be down the workshop for 1 day a week, learning how to use a saw and lathe, and I told him he's got to come on a stream, so I'll get him on a stream doing something. And it's just, you just adapt. I know I'm raving, aren't I? I'm having a rant. But I just reckon it's my personal opinion, storm in a teacup, but you just got to adapt with what's happening around you. What have we got? So my shirt, yeah, I've been painting the roof. That's the primer, because I had to blast the roof back to bare metal with a high pressure cleaner or a gurney, which I did, and then I had to put a primer on it, and then I had to paint it. So it's getting painted reasonably, because I was getting new solar panels fitted, and I wanted to get at least the area where the solar panels were going painted. So once the solar panels are up, which they are now, they went up, when did they go up? Friday. I don't have to worry about painting that part of the roof ever again, and I don't think when it needs painting again, I don't think this little black duck will be the one getting up on the roof, because I'll be 80-something and stupid enough doing it at my age now. But anyway, you can see that's going a bit greeny. But yeah, it should be right. It'll all come good. Oh, actually, that's even better. You can see that. But it'll come clean. And this is awesome, because I'm getting jobs done that I wouldn't normally do. And for those that were here the other day, when I cleaned the tables up on the bandsaw and the sander, they're all back together and in use, which is good. That's not going to end well with the spare tyres around the waist. Oh, no. Mate, I'm on 2 acres, and they do the brush cutting, and they go around and pick up sticks, and yeah, they don't get time to get the spare tyre, that's for sure. Steve, I know you are happy using hide glue for veneering, but I was just wondering, have you tried Type Bond cold press glue? Yeah, don't like it. Here you go. Oop. Got some. Not a fan. The reason I don't like it, it doesn't go off. It will finish well, but it doesn't go off as quick as regular hide glue. And yeah, I don't. I love Type Bond products, don't get me wrong. I think Type Bond 2 is awesome. Type Bond Original I use a lot of. Type Bond, what's the other stuff over there? Polyurethane. that stuff. Yep, like, that's interesting. That's come out blue. That's purple. But anyway, and this I use a lot of. But yeah, not a fan of the hide glue. Maybe I'm too much of a dyed-in-the-wool traditionalist, I don't know. But I give it a try, and I like to be honest. I'm not going to say, oh, look, I love it, it's terrific, because I don't. I'm sure other people out there think it's great and would not even consider using regular hide glue, but I guess I've been using regular hide glue for nearly 30 years. Oh, how are we going here? We're getting the wiggle on, aren't we? This is good. Oh, this is meant to be non-toxic. It might not be toxic, but it stinks. Oh, I'll tell you something else I found out the other day here. Whilst I'm, look, it's me Zippo lighter. I don't smoke, but because I like that. I do blacksmithing. Oh, well, I was looking down there. I was watching me. I should be watching you. There you go. Okay. I do blacksmithing, and through the day I might need to quickly fire the forge up and do something. I always have a cigarette lighter in that pocket, a pocket knife in that pocket, and generally a measuring tape in my pocket. Anyway, getting back to the story. Zippo, love Zippo, good stuff. And I used to use Zippo lighter fluid. And I don't know what it is, $7 a bottle or something or other. I found this other stuff the other day called Shellite. And it's lighter fluid. And I think the Zippo stuff is, it's about $6 or $7 for 125 mils. I can buy this Shellite, a litre, for $9. I will say it does have a smell about it that isn't particularly nice. That Zippo does not have any smell at all. So I think if I was a smoker, I might still stick with Zippo, because if it smells, I don't think it'll taste real good when you suck it into your lungs. But for me, just for using it as a fire lighter, yeah, Shellite. The brand I was looking at, I think it was Diggers, yeah, which is based here in Brisbane. So there you go, there's always alternatives. That is coming up super nice. I'm happy. Yeah, look, that one you can, whoops, now I've done it. You can't see it and I can't see it. There we go, I'm back. Hang on, get my chat room back up too. Yeah, that's definitely got a greeny tinge to it. But by morning, it should be okay, and then I'll sand it back. And I thought, with this shut-in rubbish that's going on, I might as well do more streams. It's good. There was a good one on Facebook I saw. It said, 3 days without sport, and I found this woman on my lounge. Turned out it's my wife, and she's not a bad sort either. So there's positives in everything, isn't there? Look at that. I really am happy with the results of that. So over the next few days, if you join me, I'll be making these and finishing them off. A lot of work to be done on some. What it was as I said, a TV show that I had, which I did have the DVDs for. Oh no, I've still got some DVDs left. And before I was doing all my own production work, I had a television station that used to come in with a producer and a couple of cameramen and hangers-oners, and they would come and film 6 weeks worth of episodes in 2 days, which meant when I did these boxes, if you watch the TV show, it's actually run over 6 weeks, but we filmed it all in 2 days. So I had to have, I think it was altogether 36 boxes all in various stages of completion. And luckily, I've got enough of the veneer that you can't tell these boxes are different because they're all book matched, or consecutive leaves, so they all look about the same. And then I've got another few boxes over there of a different box. It's a solid box that I did. Oh, look at that. I tell you what, one happy chappy. Well, what have we got here? Oh, yeah, Tagador, it was hula. I'm good, yeah, all good here, mate. They still sell coffee, so I'm happy. If something happens to coffee rations, I might not be. But at the moment, everything is wonderful. We're all well. Thank you for asking. Yeah, you reckon, Rob? More streams, that's it, more streams. I can talk to more people then. G'day, Steve, how are you? From one Steve to another Steve? What's the time? I'd better go soon. I'll just get all these cleaned up though. Or else I'm going to get the boss down here. And oh, she's wonderful. I love her to bits, but when she's not happy, oh, I feel a movement in the force. But she was talking to a friend on the phone when I was up there last. So that, you know what that's like. That could take forever. Oh, dear. I tried flocking for the first time the other day and it went bad. I bought glue from the flocking company that seems to be running to me. I did a little research and some people recommend using gloss. Yeah, actually, if you check on my channel, I've got a video on flocking. And I don't know what applicator you use. I'll see if I can find my applicator. It's mostly up in the other shed. I don't know. Hang on. Oh dear. Oh, let me have a look out here. La-dee-dee-dee-dee. Oh. Oh, I don't want to open the door, but I think I'm going to have to. No, can't. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, dear. Oh, Mum, it's dark out there. Oh, there we go. No, I can't find the... I should actually do another flocking demo. But yeah, paint, 2 coats. You put 1 coat, this is a flock I use. Yeah. It's a really, really nice colour. Where are we? There you go. Whoop. Yeah, it's a really nice colour. For me, the paint colour for that flock is called Homestead. But what you do is 1 coat of enamel. You can use acrylic. I have used acrylic before, but I think enamel gives you a better look. Sand it, when it's dry, leave it for 24 hours, sand it back, give it another coat, use a brush, that's fine. As soon as you've done the 2nd coat, I'm trying to find my applicator, it's really expensive. What it is, it's just a 99-cent sieve, you know, a flour sieve. I get a laundry basket that you hang your clothes out in, line it with paper, put my box or whatever it is I want to flock in there, then you tip the flock into the sieve and just shake it like that over the paint and then pick it up and just do that and then get rid of the excess flock, put it into the laundry basket and then leave it. Don't touch it. If a fly lands on it, leave the fly. If a white speck lands in it, leave it, because the moment you go, like that to move it, you've ruined the job, and you might as well put paint stripper on and start all over again. And then, yeah, what you do with the newspaper, you then fold it up and then you put all the flock back in your container and use it for another day. But yeah, I don't like using glue. And get as close to the colour as you can. If you can't get the exact colour, go a tad darker. Because if it's darker, you're not going to notice it. But if it's lighter than the colour of your flock, it sticks out like, well, it sticks out a lot. You don't want it. So I hope that helped. But I bought an electric applicator. Yeah, well, you can do one, but honestly, a sieve does just as good a job. There is another one you can get, which is a flock gun. And supposedly, it ionises each particle and turns it around so when you shoot it in, it actually hits end on and you get a deeper pile. But when I first started, they were around $1,200, and gee whiz, I couldn't afford that. So I started using just a sieve. But check out my video on flocking on the channel. It's there somewhere. It'll most likely be with a box one, I'd say, because I used to always flock there. Hang on, I've got one. Yeah, look at that. I actually got a box over here that's flocked. Oh, la-dee-dum. Oh, come here. Oh. No. Oh, I love this box. This is one of my favourite boxes, I think. There you go. That was taken off a bloke's business card. It's a nightclub. And that's the flock inside. So you can see how precise it is. It gets right into the corners and everywhere nice and tight. And that is actually flocked on, yeah, as I said, that homestead colour. So 'tis good. It's good stuff. Very hard to get flock nowadays. I don't know why. Perhaps it's not popular. I got that stuff ages ago from a mate of mine, and I bought some from a place in Sydney, but it was horrible flock. I never used it again. It was, it was disgusting. In fact, I've got a box with it in over here, and I didn't get a good coverage at all. It was very, very ordinary. And you can see, this is just what I put the French polishing brushes in, but you can almost see, yeah, there you go. You can see the paint underneath. That's how crappy the coverage was. But anyway, there you go. Oh, I'm back here. Yeah, you can't go wrong with flocking if you leave it alone. The moment you start touching it, you're heading for disaster. How am I going here? I've done one side, two side, I haven't done that bit. I'm getting there, I'm getting there. Yuck. I tell you what, forget about the coronavirus. I'm definitely washing my hands when I finish this. The amount of cocky poo that's, ugh. All good, all good. Can you see that one there? Look how green that one's going. Yuck. She'll be right. It's all good. Worst case scenario, I'll just rip it off and put new veneer on if it didn't work. G'day, Jared! A bit late for you or a bit late for me? A bit of both. Or as my son would say, a bit of column A, a bit of column B. Yeah, I've got Big bit of oak over here too. That lean up against the bandsaw. Big bit of white oak that I've got to rip and dress, which I was going to do tonight, but I don't think I will now. But I'm very, very pleased that I got all this done. That is for sure. I'll blow the budget and do another bit of steel wool. I'll tell you what I'll do tomorrow too. I'm going to make a large batch of ebonising solution up. So, I don't know. No, I think I'll do a video on that one. And that's up in the blacksmithing shop, or the wood turning shed actually. So there you go. If you get mouse poo or cocky poo or whatever on anything, I tried a lot of different products to get that clean, and not one of them worked except that one I'm using at the moment. And as they always say in the label, try it on an unobtrusive area first. So what did I do? The first one I did the top. What up, boom? Oh, late to the stream. That's all right, Jared. We'll let you off. Oh, I should be up in the house having something to eat. But I've got to do this. And then I'll be right. Yeah, you can see how good that works. Look at this rubbish here. Can highly recommend this one. Actually, where are they based? I might send them a video. Rust Clean Australia, that's it. I'll give them a big plug. There you go. Rust-Loom. Great for getting insect mess off stuff. You never know, they might send me a free bottle. Bit late now because I've already used it. And then if they did, then I'll have to tell everyone, full disclosure, I got this for nothing. Actually, full disclosure, I paid for this and it was $8. And I've got the receipt too, to prove it. Oh, look at that. I'm just one happy chappy. Do you know how much work that saved me? What sprayer? Did you get that one, Steve? Got it from Big Box. I have a look at this one too, which I did, to be fair. I gave that a go, but it just didn't work on that particular application. But this stuff, what made me think this would work, it had on the back, removes bird droppings. So I thought, well, if it'll do those, it might do little cocky ones too. Trouble is, half this stuff I don't that mark there, there you go, little mark there. I don't know if that was cocky stuff or if it's, no, actually I think it's a knot in the timber. So there you go. So have I done all these? Oh no. No, that one, no, I haven't done that one yet. Oh dear. Poor. Does get you down the back of the throat though. Yeah, I caught the spray when you unplugged it. Oh. Yeah, I want a free one now. If I get a carton of it, I'll give some away. How's that? We'll have a competition. Do you not have a Facebook group, Steve? People could share photos of stuff they made. Yeah, Woodworking Masterclass. I think it's Woodworking Masterclass TV, but if you just put in Woodworking Masterclass, the Facebook page will come up. Originally it was called Woodworking Masterclass, and someone interfered with it and they lost it, and I couldn't get it back, so then I had to change it to Woodworking Masterclass TV. And if you got any queries, Rob, just ask me. And anyone can email me at, or you can go on my website, woodworkingmasterclass.com.au, or email me at admin@woodworkingmasterclass.com.au, or woodworkingmasterclass@gmail. They all come through. This is the hardest I've worked all day. Oh no, I had some fun this morning. I had a huge failure. I'm putting together a video which I'll release either later in the week or early next week, called Monumental Failures. And it's just a couple of clips of things that I've done that have gone totally wrong, but I've been able to salvage and turn them around. I had one this morning. I'm starting to play with epoxy work. Now, I don't think I'm particularly sold on it, but I had one and it went horribly wrong, and I left it out in the sun for 6 weeks so it'll dry out, and I turned it today, and yeah, it didn't work out too bad. Considering what I started with, I was able to salvage something, and I got a huge catch. Oh boy, did it catch. So I'll leave that in the video. What was I going with that? Oh yeah, that's what I did today. And then I've got some bells that I'm playing with, which I might do some epoxy work with those. I went for a coffee. And then I went to town. I went to town to get some flour. Oh my goodness. People, honestly, they're walking around with these masks on, right, the dust masks, which are absolutely hopeless. They're not pinched in over the nose, they're just on top of their face. So when they're breathing, all the air is coming over the top. It's not getting filtered at all. You can't tell them. And I had to go and buy a respirator mask yesterday, but it was for spray painting. The sort of looks you get. Hang on, mate. No, I'm actually a tradie. It's for spray painting. I feel like going to the shopping centre wearing my wood-turning mask, a big Darth Vader thing with an air pump on the back, and it'll frighten the heck out of people. Look like something. What was that Dustin Hoffman movie? Outbreak or something or other. What am I doing? They're just coming up with all sorts of strange ideas. Okay, a couple more to go. What spray are you using? Is the poo from big cockies that can move plates? Yeah, some of them I reckon you could put a saddle on and ride in the derby, without a doubt. Hey, Stephen! 20 to 6. They should be asleep, having sweet dreams. Good morning to you. Mate, go for it, Rob. It's the only way you learn. 2 ways you learn: ask questions and make mistakes. Or what generally happens is you make a mistake, then you ask the question. But it's good doing it that way. I remember when I was working with my mentor and friend, friend now, but he was mentor back then, and he used to say, oh, you do it this way, and I could quite confidently say, oh yeah, because if you don't do it, look at that, look at all that rubbish in there. Look at it all rattling around. Rotten little sods. Ooh, bonus. I've got some of the straps left. That's good. And I could actually say, oh yeah, because if you do this, this happens and that happens. And he knew I understood, whereas a lot of other people there, he would say, do this, and they would do it, but they wouldn't understand why they're doing it or the repercussions of what they're doing. So yeah, making mistakes is great. I love it. Actually, yesterday I announced that I've got a eBay, Woodworking Masterclass eBay, whatever you call them, site or whatever. And someone suggested I get onto Amazon and get a shop on Amazon. And oh goodness, and then I found another one called Check In, and then there's Etsy. And I said to Susie this morning, I'm over this. New stuff to learn. It's not bad enough you got to learn how to do something, then something else comes along, you learn how to do that. Then I had to learn how to do woodwork. Then I had to learn how to perform in front of a camera. Then I had to learn how to use the camera and do editing. Then I had to learn how to use OBS and stream. And now I've got to learn how to set up a shop. But it's good, because you're learning. Oh yeah, my missus is going to be down here soon, I can tell you. I feel movement in the force. Oh dear. But anyway, I should ring her up. Hang on. Where's my phone? I'll get my phone, I'll ring her up. I only got 15%. There you go. Oh. Hello. Well, I figured you were going to come down and annoy me anyway, so I thought I'd give you a ring and tell you I've just nearly finished what I'm doing, and then I'll be up. Yeah, no, I'm taking all that cocky stuff off all the boxes, so then tomorrow, when they turn up, they're going to be all clean and respectable. All right. You're sitting on the bed sewing. Good on you. All right, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, no worries. Love ya. Thanks. Bye. Now, you're lucky that wasn't on speakerphone. But anyway, my dinner's ready, but it's in the microwave. Okay. Where? Oh, what to do with my mouse? There we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got to have masks for sanding and that, but see, that's heavy. This is not an airborne virus or bacteria. Oh, couldn't you get someone to clock in for you, Stephen? Oh. Baker. Well, that explains it. That explains it. I was a foreman at a factory once and I had to start at 4:30 in the morning. Oh, hated it. Didn't last very long, I tell you, I was over it. So, yeah, all the bakers and firemen and policemen and ambulance people and shift workers of any type, hospitals, I suppose. But I guess being the baker, it's not a shift, so you get into a routine, however long that takes. Whereas I hated shift work. Oh, you'd be afternoon shift, then you'd be night shift, then you'd be day shift, morning shift, then 3 days off. I worked for this company once and I think, what was it? I worked 5 days, got 2 days off. Then I worked 3 days and got 1 day off. Then I worked 10 days and got 2 days off, and then back to 5 days. And that was, you'd start work at 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning, and you could be still working at midnight, and then you still had to start work at 10 o'clock the next morning. Oh dear, the things we do to make a crust, eh? It's a dull day when you don't learn something. Isn't that true? Isn't that true? Oh, look, I'm so happy with this. I was dreading doing this and getting all this muck off because I know I'm going to have to take the veneer off. I'll throw them all away and I'll start again, but no, persevered and we're doing all right. In bed by 5 to yep, I can understand that. Mind you, normally I'm in bed by about 7:30, and then we sit and watch TV. We go to sleep a lot sooner, only we have to go up and tell the grandkids to go to bed. Yeah, right, eh? And they turn the lights off and you go back up there an hour later and the lights are back on, computers are on. Still. They'll learn. Why didn't I sleep in when I could? And what? Oh, Menards. That's like Lowe's, is it? One of those type of stores. I think you mentioned that before. I didn't mind it if I was the only one at work. Oh, it was great. It was quiet. I like that when you see that, what's his name? Oh, love him. Denzel Washington in The Equalizer where he's working in the hardware shop. Oh, dude. Yeah. Didn't he mess some people up? Oh, I'm on my last one, thank goodness. And I was meant to be demonstrating, there's meant to have been a woodworking show this coming weekend for 3 days in the city where I live, which is Brisbane in Queensland, Australia. And it's got cancelled, which is very sad for many reasons. But that's the way it is, I suppose. So what I was going with that, it's sad, and I was looking forward to it. I was on the Record Power stand, but it gives me an extra 4 days that I can work on these, so I haven't got quite as much pressure to get these all finished and nice. Done. And Mike Davies, who's the international sales manager for Record Power, he's in New Zealand and he can't leave. He can't get on a plane. A lot of his work is travelling around the world, so it's a bit rough. Oh, thanks, Dustin. They're going to look better when they're finished. I hope. Hey, do you make, in Australia we have these things called custard and cheese scrolls? No, custard and cheese. Ew! Custard and apple. What are they? Yeah, custard, apple and walnut scrolls. They're just like a scroll bread and it's got walnuts in it and stewed apple and custard. Oh! They were my favourite. Tell you what, I won't be chewing my fingernails for a while either. Yeah. Oh. An old wooden milk jug. Oh, right. Well, this timber is black bean, which I don't know, but I think it's just an Australian timber. Normally it's a lot darker than this. The other one that it looks very close to, but it's not, is Zebrano. which is an African timber. But you can tell by the smell it ain't Zebrano. Zebrano is just, like camel dung that's been left out in the heat for too long. This is quite nice. The normal black bean, it's very dark, like dark chocolate. And it used to be everywhere in the 70s. It was the go-to timber for kitchens and furniture. But then people said, I'm allergic to it, it's an allergy, of course it is. So all of a sudden, Care Bear stepped up to the plate, you're not allowed to use black bean anymore. Yeah, have some healthy plastic or petrochemical compository. No, is that what they call it? Composite. That's it, put together jobby. All right. I think that one's done, that one's done, that one's done. I think I've done them all. So I will just leave all those to dry. And then tomorrow I'll get into them and sand them back. And you can see that they're darkened up a lot compared to what they should be. This is more the colour that they should be, that nice goldy colour. So they're a bit greeny at the moment, but they'll come back. They'll come back. I have every confidence in it. Mate, I'll tell you what. If they wouldn't go off, I'd order a dozen of them from you. I love them. They're just... and they've got icing on the top as well. Oh, yes. Very nice. Well, that's it. I've done my job. Thank you for your indulgence. It's a bit of a rant, a bit of a rave, but it's better than me being down here by myself. So tomorrow I'll be on at some stage and I'll sand these back, and then I can get in to start making them and finish them off and lining them. I won't be flocking, but if you want to check that flocking video out, I'm pretty sure it's called flocking. Hang on. Let me just have a look-see. I'll just see if I can get up something here, and I'll tell you. Where's my whatnot? Flocking Steve Hay. Let's see what's come up. There you go. Okay, yeah, there you go. I'll chuck the video link in there. Copy. Where are we going? If I go there, and I go there, and I go there, and I get rid of that, and I put that there. That's that link I just put up. That's the end of me making a hexagonal box, which I don't know if it's still around here or whatever happened to. There it is. Look at that. Oh, it's here. Flocked the bottom and I flocked the inside of the lid. So that link, I believe, has the flocking on it. This one too, this is in one of my monumental failures video that I did. I'd done this leaf, which I was really, really happy with, and I was just cutting the top off and cutting the bottom off. And I went too deep on the top, hence I've got all these different colours here, and I lost concentration and the saw kicked back and cut right into the bottom side of the box. So then I made this stand up to put it on, and that's how I fixed the problem. So failures, they're good, they teach you lots. Oh, there you go. All right, a couple of people haven't looked. In fact, it's got the whole build there. 8 videos, I think, 6 parts. So anyway, that's me. Thank you very much for your indulgence and your patience and your patronage. If you're new to the channel and you haven't yet, please hit the subscribe button if you like what you see. And there'll be more coming up. The more news they're talking about viruses, the more I'm going to be streaming because I like staying in my shed. So there you go. My lifestyle hasn't changed because I didn't like going out anyway. But this is Steve pulling the shed to a day and saying thanks very much for everybody. And remember to keep it sharp. But more importantly, keep it safe. Look after yourself. Be kind to each other. And I look forward to having your company in one of the workshops at a workbench very, very soon. Till then, may your God bless you and look after you. See ya.